Hey guys, and welcome to my next Let's Play series, that being Blaster Master. So, let's get started. So here we are, Area 1. Area 1's a fairly good introductory level that allows you to get used to the controls of the game. For this first area, it's just some simple platforming. And, obviously, destruction of enemies. Be careful not to fall down here. If you fall down to the bottom, your tank will basically explode. Ow. So yeah, this basically gets you familiar with where the jump button is. And where the fire button is in terms of enemies. As you can see, I'm not doing a very good job here. There we go. Haha. Hey, how did I miss that power? No, you're not hitting me with that. Drop down here to advance to the next area. And basically wait for that to scroll itself off the screen. And here apparently you're not going off the screen. Okay. Here's where we're introduced to another feature in the game. Basic exploration. You can basically leave your tank and go dungeon exploring. So yeah, this game is basically a platformer / dungeon exploration. Ouch. How the heck did I do 2 damage? Yeah, you have to be careful when jumping as Jason here. That's the name of the protagonist in the game. If you jump too far off of a platform, you can take damage. Scroll you over here. So yeah, it's actually very beneficial to go dungeon exploration. Or dungeon exploring. Gah, I cannot talk today. You can actually pick up various upgrades for your tank. Ow, hey. I will take that, though, because that gives me an upgrade for my gun. And there's another upgrade for my gun. Yeah, your gun can be upgraded several times. I think the maximum is either 7 or 8. But if you take damage, your gun will downgrade. Also, another interesting feature of your gun is the fact that you have a grenade launcher. Though it doesn't have great range, it is quite powerful, and great for taking care of the bosses. And run for your life. Ow, ow, hey. There we go. Get back to my tank. Going back into your tank allows you a full power charge, so basically if you take any damage, return to your tank and you're fully healed. Let's proceed exploring. Yeah, we're not going to explore that dungeon over there. It doesn't really give you much. If you want to explore it, go ahead. Sheesh, I'm not doing very good today. Ah, there we go. There we go. Now we're fully healed. Only to get damaged again. Brilliant. And into the water we go. You have to be very careful when entering the water in the tank. It actually bogs you down. Water physics does not exist in this game, except for Jason. Because he can swim. Actually, water won't be a problem after we complete Area 5. Defeating the bosses in the game actually give you various upgrades for the tank. We're going to be picking up one of them very shortly. That's assuming I survive. Also, enemies do not scroll themselves off the screen. Anyway, exit the tank and swim up. It's actually faster to swim than climb the ladder. Come on, grab the ladder, there you go. Enter dungeon. There you go. Take care of you. Snipe you. And let's proceed onwards and run. There we go. It works when you're facing the right way there, 6. Oh! So if you see a PowerPoint that's actually flashing, it actually restores your health to maximum. Yay! More upgrades for my gun. I doubt that I'll keep them, because I know I'm going to get hit sooner or later. Proceed with caution. Is there any goodies hiding in here? No, just PowerPoints to restore health with. There you go. Aha! Yeah, the enemies are really mean here. Thankfully, though, they can't shoot from... Or basically, their shots can't phase through walls. Which is a nice thing. Aha! Phew. Proceed with caution here and do not hit spikes, because those things hurt. A lot. Okay, where are you? There you are. Phew. And on to the boss room. I have no idea what this thing is called, but it's ugly as hell. Grenade launcher is your friend in boss fights like this. Yeah, it's got lousy range, but it's very powerful. And it's great for taking care of bosses, especially if you do the pause restart trick, which was particularly notorious in Nintendo games. But that could not be done on this boss. It can only be done on bosses 2, 4, 6, and 7. Anyway, we just picked up the first upgrade for our tank, the Hyper Cannon. Alright, get back in the tank, and as you can see, our tank shot has been upgraded. Now we can take care of the mini-boss of this area, which is basically blocking our path to the second level, aka Area 2. Come on. Let's try to get out of the water. Whoa, hey. There we go. Yeah, these enemies here are not well positioned. Of course, they can't hurt us, but we can't hurt them, so let them walk in a circle here. Alright, so here's the mini-boss of this area. Can only be damaged with a hyper cannon. If you try to beat this boss without the hyper cannon, you're actually not going to be inflicting any damage onto it. Let's proceed onwards. You can't actually hit the mines with the tank. The only way you can hit the mines is if you were to leave the tank and then snipe them as Jason. That's actually not very... Let me rephrase that. That's not advised. If you fall too far from your tank, you can actually end up dying. Cool. I'll take that. Anyway, here's Area 2. I'm just gonna get out of the tank for a second, snipe these enemies, and... well... apparently not do that. That was dumb on my part. Let's get back into the tank and get out of the entrance. Okay, so I'm going to call it here, and the next part, we shall progress through Area 2. I hope everybody enjoys this, and I shall see you in the next episode.